Hello everyone and welcome back. I hope you're doing well, you beautiful people out there, and hello to the new subscribers. Today we're talking about Singham. But before we jump into Singham, I do have to remind you that if this channel reaches 1,000 subscribers, I will be talking about every single movie on this shelf. Wow, I'm getting some serious deja vu doing it now, but I'm gonna keep doing it. Singham was released back in 2011 and is a Hindi language action film directed by Rohit Shetty, starring your boy AJ. I'm not even gonna dare pronounce his last name, and is the story about a truly honest police officer who is transferred to a town controlled by a gangster he has humiliated. The gangster believes he can use his power to bring down this officer who made him look foolish and weak. But this is Inspector Bajara Singham, and he won't go down without a fight. Now, as of recording this movie came out well over 11 years ago, so there will be some light spoilers, but don't worry, there is going to be that many surprises for you if you decide to watch this yourself. Now, there's a lot of ways to introduce your protagonist to the audience. The protagonist is your main character. There's a lot of ways to do that, and I've seen some good ways it's been done. I've seen some bad introductions as well, but I have never, ever seen a man carved of stone rise from water like a baptism and give off the confidence that, yes, I am Indian Jesus, what are you gonna do about it? Followed by an opening musical number where everyone cheers the main hero's name in the theme song. This is the best introduction to a character I have ever seen. Now, I shouldn't have to clarify this, and the following clips are going to directly contradict what I say, but Singham is not a superhero. He is just a police officer. A police officer that happens to have the grip strength of a gorilla and the fierceness and power of a lion and the ability to command that much respect around him that people will die for this man, and biceps that will make people cry. It is honestly so refreshing to watch Singham. I've been wanting to watch it for a very long time and I should not have put it off as long as I have. But like the cinematography, yes, it's crazy and it's a little bit absurd, but I like it. It's stylized. It's deliberately meant to be like that. There's no bland reverse shots back and forth cutting between conversations. No, the camera is moving and crazy. It's a very streamlined plot. Singham is like God, and he's 100% true and honest, and he's never bad, and he rarely ever screws up. He has almost zero flaws. And then the bad guy of the film, the gangster, he's just bad for the sake of being bad. No remorse for his actions. He doesn't care about the consequences. And the music in the film perfectly complements those traits, which I can see some people viewing as the movie being a bit cheap. The music is spelling out what they're feeling rather than the movie just showing you. But it's great if your native tongue is English, like mine. It makes this not just a good movie that you have to watch with some English subtitles to kind of understand what's going on, but a good movie with just its sound cues and visuals alone that you could watch it almost without subtitles and still understand everything that's going on. And this is because the plot's kept very simple, it's very streamlined. Speaking of the music and the sound design, the amount of times they use the same bass boosted sound effect for a punch or a kick, it's the same sound effect every time, is amazing and I love it. The Singham theme song is iconic. It just has the character's name in the main theme being said over and over. That's like if we had Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning and in the theme song, constantly in the background, all you can hear is Tom Cruise, Tom Cruise, Tom Cruise. It's awesome, I love it. The editing is some of the most hyperactive music video styled editing I've ever seen. It's very interesting and it's different, which I appreciate, but there's times when it makes it hard to follow exactly what is going on, which I guess is very much my opinion. The only real issue with the editing is when it decides to drop its frame rate, because I think there's scenes where it goes from 24 frames to 12 frames per second, and it makes you think that the way you're streaming the movie is lagging, that your streaming service is just not working properly. It caught me out a few times. And when that happens, it brings me out of the movie going, hang on, what is the stream breaking? Is it laggy? What? I'm sorry, I need to put this review on hold. This should not be a very analytical review. I need to gush about Singham some more, so just let me go. I feel like that will sell this movie better than anything technical that I have to say about it. AJ went to the Tom Cruise school of running open palms and giving it 100%. It looks fast, it's great. The man's strength is unparalleled. I mean it, he is a one-man army. Him versus 50 guys, that's a joke because he's got that any day. The laws of physics that this man breaks broke me as a viewer. I am joining the Singham cult, alright? I am going to create a shrine and pray to it every night. This man is my new religion. I need a cardboard cutout of him to sit here with me reviewing movies for the next 3,000 years. He is how the movie portrays him, a god. Like, he will fly through the air, hit you on the top of the head, and when he hits you on the top of the head, you think, oh, maybe, you know, a bit of a bob or something, or maybe at most with the strength. If it's absurd, he knocks you out when he does that. No, he hits you on the head, you do a backflip and then hit the ground, alright? After he does that, he does his finishing move where he pulls off his belt to the sound of a lion roaring and just starts slapping the hell out of people. I need someone to comb through that first movie and count the amount of times he hits people with his belt and leave it down below. I need to know how many times he slaps people, because there's an interrogation sequence where for 5 minutes, during the conversation, he just keeps slapping this guy. It's the best thing ever. Did I mention that this man has the voice of an angel? He can sing too. He does it multiple times. He does it all. I've just realized in this moment that he is India's Chuck Norris. He can do it all. Singham is so strong that he doesn't have to follow the law. He follows his own law, which is, I can blatantly murder if I want. Is there anything that this man can't do? Well, when it comes to love, he's a hopeless wreck.
I क्या?
Love.
I gotta remind you guys, he is human. Wow, this review really fell apart. I don't care. You guys need to know how amazing this is. What else is there? It's really long, but thankfully there's an intermission in the film, which I really appreciate. The film runs for about 2.5 hours. But I think I peaked. I just peaked. What more can I say to convince you to check out Singham? Guys, check this out if you want an amazing evening. Singham from me is gonna get the highest of 7s. 7 out of 10 for Singham. The editing can be very choppy. It is subtitled, which I know a lot of the people that speak English that watch me are not going to want to sit through. It doesn't detract from this film, but I know it is going to annoy some people. As well as the frame rates that drop down and it makes you think that the film is broken sometimes. There are issues, but I just think they're all trumped by the amazingness that is Singham as a human being. Whereas a god, we don't know. I don't know this man's limits. I know he's just a police officer, but I wouldn't put it past him to be able to run on water or to use the force. Maybe. I need one of those like Wikipedias that list superpowers. You know, they find like a superhero character like Spider-Man, Hulk, whatever, and they list all their attributes. I need one for Singham. If you don't mind reading subtitles and you want a hell of an evening, check Singham out, please. If you haven't already, consider subscribing for more reviews like this one, or dropping a like on the video. If it gets enough likes, I will review Singham too. Singham returns. Yes, there is more, and I would really love to see it. As always, guys, if you've made it through to the end of the video, you're a bloody legend, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.